go back and ask is maybe I'll catch some shad. It'll be a little more daylight. I'll throw that net. We'll cut them up. And we'll set on those a while and watch them fish. And hopefully we come back, we'll have fish here. That's what we're after. That's the good size. It's early morning in August out here on Taylorsville Lake, right here with Jason McDowell. And we're jug fishing, which is a whole lot of fun. You know what? It's getting more and more popular. And, you know, the state's doing this blue catfish program around the state. And a lot of people are finding out about this. You know, and this is something you can do on the Ohio River. We've done on the Mississippi River. It's wide open. Where there's catfish, you can set jugs. What got you into this?
My father. Jug fishing was something that he enjoyed to do, and he always took me to do it. And he hooked me. And now I've got an 11-year-old I take, and I've hooked him.
This is a design you saw somewhere? Did you kind of just make it up?
It's something that myself and Kenny Atha, you know him out the Forks? He and I kind of brainstormed, came up with it through trial and error.
Yeah.
I like the actual jugs, but they're not near as well, I don't think. Seems like on the jugs, when they grab a hold of it, they got like resistance immediately. Where with these, they'll slowly start taking it, and as they pull it down, it pops the hook in their mouth. Those circle hooks are important.
Yeah.
Yeah, for self-setters. These blue cats are a schooling fish. If I'm sitting on the noodles watching them, if you get a fish on, I usually wait. I don't go right to it because you don't want to scare them.
I don't care how old you are, how young you are, when you see it happen, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. A lot of times you can gauge how big the fish is just looking at the noodle. I mean, if he takes it under and he's gone for a while, he's a big fish, obviously.
One thing that we like to stress is get enough for a, you know, a mess, or put a couple in the freezer, but don't, you know, there's no such thing as an infinite resource of fish. They can be tapped. And I have seen, you know, some people take a little bit more than what they probably should. What are the new regs now?
Right now it's 15 fish limit per person, per license holder. That's a combination of channel cats and blue cats. You're allowed one fish over 25 inches. Each boat can have 50 jugs or noodles. Even at 15 fish, that's still a lot of fish. We got 3 people here, so we could take 45 fish, but that'd be a little excessive.
Yeah, I think so. I hope we get enough for a mess today.
That's the important thing.
That'd make me very happy.
It's like any other thing. You want to leave some for seed. I started coming over here probably 8 years ago. Yeah. Fishing was really good. You could catch a lot of fish. Yeah. And you can see as this is getting popular, people are fishing it harder, taking more fish. You're catching less now. And partially due to that fact. And we've knocked back our stocking rates. A combination of those things leads to not as many fish, but it's still enjoyable.
You seem to think that they're natural food that they're after.
I like shad. A lot of these fish, these blue cats will follow the shad. They'll lay underneath of them, and they'll pick them off as they're ready to feed. But it's natural. If you throw a piece of dead shad under a school of shad and that catfish is there, he's going to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we got a fish on. You want to go get him?
You want to get him?
Let's go get him.
I ain't scared. Oh man, that's a nice one.
Got him.
That's a good one.
He definitely makes a sandwich.
Oh man, he'll make a couple sandwiches. That's a good one right there. When is your ideal time? When do you like to go after them?
This time of year, on a normal year, but this last couple weeks have been cool. So I like it the hotter the better. Seems like that thermocline, it comes on up and it crowds your fish up towards the surface. These last couple weeks of cooler weather, the thermocline's dropped down to about 18 feet. It gives your fish a whole lot of room. It can be anywhere.
Tell you what, this was a good trip.
Yeah.
That right there is a good day.
It is a good day.
We probably got 12, 13 fish.
Yep.
You don't need any more than that.
You don't.
Say we're pulling the last 10, 15 jugs and you find a 20, 30 pound fish. You'd probably turn him loose.
I would. I've got enough to eat, there's no sense in taking too many.